whenever I see someone from South Korea, every single time they will say, "We saw you on Infinity Challenge." I like dulcet bibimbap. Ribs, spicy ribs, normal kimchi, but fresh kimchi, just made, also is good.
Wow. No.
First time I go back, actually, first time was not great memory.
Wow! You're here!
Yeah,
My hero!
I am. You too, you're here.
I feel like I haven't been to London in about a month because Jam and I have been busy flying around the world.
How was that? Good? Going around?
I think I am pretty satisfied with the players we have on our team.
Are you? Really? Good names?
Pretty good names.
Can they still run?
We need some tests.
That's a different ball game.
But I'm the most happy about the fact that we have Thierry Henry as my manager.
No, not to look for any excuses, but usually when you do this type of games in training, more often than not, the defense wins. So it's always easier. Doesn't mean you're gonna win.
You're getting me worried.
No, don't worry. Just to make sure that maybe we give them the ball and see what they can do with it.
Okay, so when you heard about this concept, it's 11 attackers versus 11 defenders. Have you ever heard of this sort of concept before? How did you hear about us in the first place?
I heard about it through Park Jong-moo.
Park Jong-moo?
Yeah. Yeah, no, the concept is kind of interesting. You often do attackers v defenders in a small game in training. But the whole field, a bit different. This is why I said when the defender is gonna have to attack a low block, I want to see how they're gonna dribble.
This is what I've also had this in my head. I'm saying we can't just have centre backs.
This is what I'm saying. But attacking a low block is very difficult in the modern games. Great wingers, great strikers, great number 10, great attackers struggle sometimes to attack a low block. How long is the game?
45.
I might have to play with my suit.
You know what? We spoke to a number of players. And, we spoke to a number of your team, and they were like, Thierry's going to be there. He's not playing. They all want you up top.
Who are the attackers?
Are you on the list? Oh, it's an unbelievable list.
Oh!
Oh, he's seen something. Oh no, wait, he's seen something. What's he seen? Oh, no.
You just give the ball to Eden.
Eden, yes!
And then it's over. And then it's over. Over.
It's over!
It's over.
You guys are...
That's gonna be the tactic. Give the ball to Eden.
But their four backs are really strong as well, though. Puyol, Rio.
But Eden is still a player. Eden stopped yesterday.
Yeah.
Eden, you just give the ball to Eden.
Yeah.
That's unfair. Eden is still fit. Eden can take the ball and dribble past everybody.
That's what I'm saying. It's unfair. It's unfair. Where's my Eden Hazard?
Well, you pick your team.
Why are you complaining to our manager?
Unfortunately, Eden Hazard never played left back because otherwise I'd get him in there.
You pick your team. The teams, shall I say, Kaká, Berbatov, Drogba, Figo, Del Piero, Hazard, Shevchenko, Fellaini, Tevez, Owen. Then you go on the other side, Rio Ferdinand, Vidic, Bonucci, Yaya Touré, Mascherano, Puyol, Pirlo, Seedorf, John Arne, Risse, Van der Sar. Looking at this team, you're like, oh, Rio, different animal than when you played Vidic. But both together, they were complete. I kind of played a year, I think, against them, and then I left.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
No. Look. To be able to put two lineups like that for an event is just outstanding.
Oh,
really.
You.
Yeah.
I think for me, you guys, are already winners because to be able to bring that in South Korea is just outstanding, really.
I appreciate that. Do you think you'll ever manage a team quite like that ever again?
I wish that was my squad, full squad.
Can we win the Champions League with this squad?
I mean, it goes without saying. Let's say that's your team for 10 years, you're winning it at least 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And not just the players, having Thierry as our manager.
Oh no, listen, I'm a young cat so far. But when you look at the team, if you could have those defenders, midfielders, and attackers, it will be a fight though to do the starting 11. Maybe you don't want that team also, because as a coach, you won't be able to sleep to find the starting lineup every game. Ooh, those guys would have been upset if they're on the bench.
Yeah.
You don't want to be part of that. But no, listen, it's amazing.
I think we have to show him the video that people were talking back each other.
Yes.
You
This
might
is
need
good.
to check this out because
No,
the
but
defenders, they're getting out of control.
What?
You guys.
Does that sound Thierry, does that sound like a defender? No, that sounds like attackers, right?
What?
You know, you have to have a chip on your shoulder if you're an attacker.
It depends. Oh, let me see.
Here we go.
You have to see
Here we
this.
go. Here we go.
That's what the strikers do, you know. They always speak about themselves. They're good, I'm the best, you know.
Strikers are lazy. In their heart, they're lazy.
If you like champagne, the defenders, they have to open the bottle of champagne. And the strikers, they have to.
Look at Javier.
To defend against me, they had to be 2. So it tells you everything.
It's not good to be arrogant. Hey, come on. Baresi and Beckenbauer in one here.
Oh my God.
He's a good defender. Do you agree with what they said about attackers?
When you're young, what do you want to be?
Attacker.
Thank you.
Referee.
Attacker.
You fall back to be a defender. Everyone wants to attack at the beginning. Then do you have the quality to attack?
Yeah.
At a young age, everyone can play 10. Yeah, I can play. And then after, it's difficult because it's easier to defend.
One thing I'm concerned about.
What?
So they have on their team like Pirlo, Mascherano, Seedorf, Yaya Touré, who aren't just centre back, they're like midfielder.
Yeah, that's a concern.
Yeah.
How are we going to be able to handle Pirlo just sending ball to everywhere?
But to who? I always say to people that you have guys that can give great assists, but if you don't finish,
I got John Onorisa. He's got quite a good left foot.
oh yeah, he can hit one. Yeah, that's for sure.
I think that goes back to what Didier was saying. He was like, you guys can't drink water. You guys can carry the water, but strikers
Are you telling me
drink the water.
Yaya Touré can't drink the water? Don't tell me that.
I always say that wherever you are, when you're off the ball, you have to defend. Because putting pressure as a striker is defending. It's not defending across in the box. I get it. But also, I always say, look, if you put a defender forward and he has to sprint, 5 meters, okay, sprint to put pressure. Not wait on the halfway line and look at everybody press. Press, come back, counter, come back, counter. I'm just saying that at times, you will be tired. Instead of saying lazy, strikers need to recover. That's not easy. 40 yards, 40 yards, 40 yards, 40 yards, especially the guys on the side. Guys on the side, wingers and fullbacks, all wingbacks. It's a nightmare.
That's actually a really good point.
It's a nightmare. I played there. It's a nightmare. I just said to you that everybody has to defend.
Now I'm a bit more worried.
Now I'm relieved now.
be more
After hearing what Thierry just said.
Listen, there's a reason why he's a coach. There's a reason why you've got him as coach. He knows what he's doing.
See?
You
see?
Thanks so
You
much.
see?
Thank you, 박정무. 박정무 교수님 감사합니다. 와, I'm so relieved.
Question about the Korean TV show.
Oh, right.
Infinite Challenge.
Infinity Challenge, you remember?
Yeah, Infinity Challenge. Yeah, it was funny.
Oh my God, you know that specific episode that you were in?
Yeah.
It's like the most loved episode ever. Like people still talk about it.
Crazy.
Still. Like,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. There's a funny moment on that day. So that and the ball was.
You still remember that?
Yeah. No, it was funny.
No, I've never seen that.
No, that was funny.
This show is by far the most famous TV show ever.
Whenever I see someone from South Korea, every single time they will mention that show. Every single time. They will say, "We saw you on Infinity Challenge." They don't talk about Arsenal, they don't talk about Barcelona, they don't talk about anything else. They said, "We saw you on that show." I said, "Oh, yeah, I know the show, yeah." Always. It's funny.
Is it going to be the first time ever since you were in Korea?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. It's the first time I go back.
Okay, Korean people are waiting for you.
First time I go back, actually, first time was not great memory, the World Cup. Very bad. We were poor. This is the second time I went to South Korea, I didn't know about the food. I didn't know about the culture. The second time I went, a guy that was working there said, "Let's go and have some bibimbap." And I went, I said, "What is that?" And then he goes like, "No, you will see Korean barbecue is very good." I said, because we always like to do the local stuff or whatever. So I said, "Okay, let's go." And since that, I lived in New York for 5 years. And I used to go to a place called Don's Bogam in Koreatown. At least 2-3 times a week.
2-3 times a week. That's how he remembers the word bibimbap.
Yeah, no, everything, kimchi, I like also, obviously kimchi, normal kimchi, but fresh kimchi, just made, also is good.
Wow, he knows the stuff.
Fresh kimchi, ribs, spicy ribs, everything is good. I love everything.
Soju with beer?
Yeah, no, beer, maybe not beer, but everything. Just first and foremost, I love the way it's done because sometimes it's someone doing it for you or you do it and then you feel like you're not eating too much. It's not too oily.
Yes.
The vegetables on the side, everything. I love Korean food, South Korean food. I can't wait to go back.
We'll get some crazy Korean barbecue.
I like dolsot bibimbap, so.
With the stone.
Yeah, but I like when the rice is crispy at the bottom.
At the bottom. They say that's the best bit.
For me, that's where you win. Sushi, Italian food, French food, Caribbean food, because obviously I'm from the Caribbean, so mom's food is mom's food. But South Korean food is way up there.
Oh my God. And this will be the last question. So reportedly in Korea, Park Ju-young?
Oh, yes. At Monaco. Oh, yeah, because Arsenal, I was like, yeah.
Park Ju-young, he once said he was so surprised at your chopstick skills.
But you know why now. I mean, I got used to it from a very long time, and if I go to any Asian restaurant, I never ask for a fork. Also, even the meat, you learn how to cut it with
chopstick. Yeah, there's skill to cut it. Like I need to teach you the skill.
Yeah, you do. But
I can't wait for you to come to Korea. Yeah.
No, I love it, seriously, and I'm not saying that because we're doing this. That's what I do.
Wow.
Whenever I can, I go to a South Korean restaurant.
These guys will take you to the best spot.
We got some places for you.
I can't wait. No, seriously, it's gonna be amazing. Love the food.
Thank you so much, Thierry.
No, you're welcome.
Welcome to FC Spear.
Thank you.
As our manager.
Welcome to the game. May the best man win.
Okay? Exactly that.
Oh my God. 됐다. It's finished. It's done. Done deal.
My name is Thierry Henry.